There is a massive misinformation, disinformation campaign being conducted by the Biden administration against the people of the state of Florida and our governor, Ron DeSantis. They are taking information and twisting it to make people believe something that isn't true about our state. I'm sure many of you have probably already seen this. It's been all over social media. Governor Ron DeSantis' office, State Education Board, could withhold salaries of superintendents and school board members who choose to violate state law and implement mask mandates. Now, some time ago, we passed something called the Parents' Bill of Rights. It's law. The governor didn't just scrawl it at his desk one night and then the next day come out and slam a gavel down and say, "As I speak it, let it be so." It was passed by our State House and by our Senate, and it became law. And I have that right here. Parents' Bill of Rights signed into law in Florida. Many people, believe it or not, came out against this. This is 30 June 2021. The focus of the bill is to bring all parental rights together in a single statute. The proposal, dubbed a Parents' Bill of Rights, would make clear that state and public schools cannot infringe on the fundamental rights of parents to direct the upbringing of their children, extending to decisions about education, healthcare, and mental health. This is law. Just to be clear, this is a picture of the Florida House of Representatives. We have nearly a 2-to-1 majority, just short of it. I think we would need to flip 2 or possibly 3 seats, and we would have a full 2-to-1 majority. This is a picture of the Florida Senate. There are 40 members, 24 conservative, 16 Democrat. That comes out to a 60-40 supermajority. All free and fair elections. This is a picture of the Florida Supreme Court. Every single member is a conservative. Every single member is a member of the Federalist Society, meaning they are ultra-conservative. These are the facts. It is state law. If they go against state law, superintendents and school board members, I'm not talking about teachers or janitors or principals, superintendents, school board members who knowingly violate state law and attempt to implement mask mandates, they will likely have their pay withheld. Here is the statement. With respect to enforcing any financial consequences for non-compliance of state law regarding these rules, and ultimately the rights of parents to make decisions about their children's education and healthcare decisions, it would be the goal of the State Board of Education to narrowly tailor any financial consequences to the offense committed. For example, the State Board of Education could move to withhold the salary of the district superintendent or school board members as a narrowly tailored means to address the decision makers who led to the violation of our state law. Education funding is intended to benefit students first and foremost, not systems. The governor's priorities are protecting parents' rights and ensuring that every student has access to a high-quality education that meets their unique needs. Now, I brought up the wiki on the Supreme Court of Florida because there is a part of our law, and this is, I believe, the case in most states, that many people would be surprised to hear. The Supreme Court of the state of Florida is the final arbiter of Florida law. No big surprises there. And its decisions are binding authority for all other Florida state courts. Still no surprise there. Here's where it might be surprising to you. And for federal courts when they apply Florida law. In most instances, the only appeal from the Florida Supreme Court is to the U.S. Supreme Court on questions of federal law. Well, this isn't a question of federal law. There is no federal law that requires masks. Therefore, this decision couldn't even be appealed beyond our courts. This is kind of what I was alluding to earlier. We're going to start making people put their money where their mouth is. People want to pontificate about what they believe and how they think governance should go in our state. Well, real simple. Why don't you get involved in civics? If you don't like how the state of Florida is governed, take it up with the state legislature. Just as a caveat and a warning, you got an uphill battle. Because it's been like this for a very long time. Even Councilor Nikki Fried, our agriculture commissioner, has talked about this on numerous occasions. She's referred to Tallahassee as quote-unquote broken because they can't get their way, because they are so wildly outnumbered. They are basically just along for the ride. This is the will of the people of the state of Florida. It's not Governor DeSantis's just dreamed it up one day and, hey, let's do this type of thing. The state legislature passed the Parents' Bill of Rights. It is HB 241, in case anybody wants to look it up and go through the details of it. And it's just fact, we have a supermajority in our Senate. Now, it's only 40 individuals. It's only state, 22 million people. But this is the point. Anybody wanting to conduct a campaign against our governor is going to come against our whole state, because he's just a reflection of the will of the people of the state of Florida. Many people out there want you to believe that because the last election for governor was so tight that there's this 50-50 split in Florida. That's not the case. That is absolutely not the case. Evidenced by the 2020 election, where President Joe Biden got trounced in Florida. He lost by almost 400,000 votes. Facts first. We got the job done. Others didn't. That's unfortunate. Such is life. So when events like this happen, I'm going to jump on them and I'm going to talk about them right away so that you have the tools and the information to go say, hey, that's not true. They're lying. This is a campaign by Joe Biden's White House and their allies in the liberal media and on social media to make things seem as if there's something they're not. We have laws. They will be adhered to. Full stop. God bless. Like, share, subscribe. We will see you guys tonight on Twitch.